Before we get into today's video, I would like to say that I actually have a Twitter and an Instagram account now for the channel. And if you'd like to go follow them, you can. They should be up on the screen right now as I'm speaking. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. In 1904, there once was an asylum not far from a big bridge in Clifton, Virginia. The Clifton residents didn't like the idea of the mental patients being near their new homes, so they got it shut down, and all the patients were taken by bus to Lord Prison. But during the transferring process, the bus swerved and crashed. They were able to locate all the inmates, all but one. One inmate by the name of Douglas Griffin. Until one Halloween night, a group of kids were hanging out around the bridge. They then noticed a bright light coming from the deep, dark tunnel within the bridge. Then, in a flash, they'd been strung upside down, hanging from the bridge, but only one was alive. As the dazed survivor looked around, he noticed his friends hanging right beside him, with their entrails on the ground. That's right, they have been gutted and cut open from the belly button all the way down to the throat. This is a pretty decent story, right? Well, you may be thinking, well, there was nothing to do with a bunny suit in there at all. No sign of a bunny suit anywhere in that story, matter of fact. Well, that leads to the speculation, or not speculation, that comes to the two sightings that have actually happened near that bridge. On October 19th, 1970, Cadet Robert Bennett and his fiancée were coming home from a football game, and they so happened to park near the field near Gwinnett Road, which so happens to be near the big bridge where the kids were hung and gutted, so they say in the story. Well, they got into the car, about to take off, getting ready, put the radio on, maybe put some cold air or the heater on if it was cold. And then, as Robert looks back, he notices something move, or someone move, in the rearview mirror. All of a sudden, the front passenger window breaks, just gets broken, shatters, and in a panic, of course anyone would, Robert kicked it in reverse and hightailed it out of there. But as they were driving away, they heard a man's voice yell, "I have your number tag, and I will find you." As they were speeding down the road, because they just made their great escape from death, his wife moves her foot and she kicks something that's on the floorboard on the passenger side, and it's something hard and heavy and quite large, so she leans down to pick up what it was that she kicked, and she brings up an old, dirty, rusty hatchet. Someone had thrown that old, dirty, rusty hatchet through the passenger window. The following day, they went to the police station, and as they were getting questioned, the officer asked, "So, Mr. Bennett, what did he look like?" And then Robert dug deep into his mind of what happened last night, and he told the officer, he said, he was a very tall, pale man, very tall, very skinny, and it looked like he was wearing a white suit, but oddest of all, it looked like he had bunny ears on the top of his head. After the questioning, the police officers went to the location they were given by Mr. Bennett. They went to the location and they found nothing. No shoe prints, no boot prints, no shattered glass, nothing. All they found was the skid marks from the tires for where Robert hightailed it out of there. The second reported sighting happened the evening of October 29th, 1970, when a construction security guard named Paul Phillips approached a man standing on the porch of an unfinished home in Kings Park West on Gwinnett Road. Phillips said the man was wearing a white bunny costume and was about 20 years of age, 5'8", and looked about 170 pounds. The man began chopping at the porch post with a hatchet, saying,
"You're trespassing. If you come any closer, I'd have no choice but to chop your head off."